It's the same incident. So Airbnb, there are people trafficking me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, my parents don't believe me in any way. That I never want to damage people's places. I clean up after people's places, and the host will say, "Yeah, we get along great." And then the next day, when I come back from the pharmacy, she goes, "No, you have to leave."
Yeah.
Didn't give me any reason.
So
These
Jenna,
people are telling the host that I do drugs. They
Yeah.
came into the house actually, and they make loud noises. And the host was asking me, "What was I doing at 5:30 in the morning?" I was sleepy.
Yeah. So Jenna, you've already reported this to us, right?
No.
Yeah, you reported.
No.
You reported it. You
no.
gave us a report yesterday.
No, I didn't give you guys a
March
report.
1st. Yep, we have a report.
It's not the same.
You just said it was the same.
It's not the same. They're trafficking me. I don't know where to go. I'm in danger. My life is in danger.
Well, so
For 6 days, they break me, and
that was all reported.
that.
That
Yes.
was all
So
reported
what
to
are
us.
we doing about it? What are you guys doing
So,
about
so,
this?
so right now, reading the report, okay, reading the report, you came here to the hospital, okay, you had ended up refusing to do a DOSO, speaking to the DOSO nurse. Why are you here right now at the hospital? Did you admit
I
yourself?
broke down.
You broke down? Okay.
Completely
So
broke
you're here
down,
to
and
see
I'm
the doctor?
suicidal because of it.
Okay.
And
So
these
you're here to talk to the
people are
doctor
so
about that?
happy watching me
Okay.
be suicidal. I don't know why.
Okay.
And
so what we're gonna-
they're readjusting everything on my calendar, on my phone, everything. They just hacked in everything.
Okay.
Okay, so like every single day, I will have like a hearing.
Okay, a hearing. So it's just an entry in there.
Yeah, it's just a hearing. It's just every day, different things. Look, I was supposed to start an Oscar law course
Okay.
for health law, which is what my company needs.
Yeah.
It's starting today.
Okay.
And they're preventing me from doing that, first of all. And then they are moving me from, they're telling the host lies.
Yeah.
Because I didn't bother anyone. I never met any tenants.
So-
Why would the tenants say that I was smoking and
Yeah.
doing drugs inside?
So right now, the report has been put on. What you told those officers yesterday about everything has been put in there. It has to be assigned to an investigator. Specifically, in your case, if you're alleging a sexual assault
Yes.
investigator. So they're out of
Detective Van Lucen.
So I don't know if it's Detective Van Lonen this time. I believe he's spoken to you in the past.
I called human trafficking and left a message as well.
Okay. So what we are here to do right now is just to advise you that the report's already been placed on.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to let the investigators know that
Okay.
you are here at the hospital right now, that you've checked yourself in. Were you brought here or did you?
I checked myself
You
in
checked
here
yourself
because
in?
I was
Okay.
so drugged out. I couldn't
Okay.
even get
Did
up
they-
to call 911.
Have they put you on a form or you just
No,
volunteered?
no, I'm voluntary
Okay.
still until I see her.
And you know what? And that's good. I'm glad you actually came
Yeah,
to
but
do
then,
that.
if they kick me out, I'll have to leave right away because they say I trespass the hospital
Okay, so-
in the middle of the winter, and I have to go sit outside the gas station.
Yeah. So right now, okay, if you are here and you are checked in, we will let 2 District CIB know they're investigating.
No, to district.
Okay,
They fucked me over
Well,
for
well,
2 months
so-
in jail.
so-
You remember?
no,
I-
I wasn't part of that.
Okay, I spent 2 months in jail for doing nothing because they're corrupted and they made up reports and put me in jail.
Well, regardless,
so no.
we'll let the CIB unit know, okay, that.
Can you let the internal affairs know as well?
Well, the internal affairs unit really has nothing to do with this, right?
Yes, it does because the corrupted police started
Okay, well,
making up police reports to put me in jail for 2 months for nothing. So who is going to compensate me for?
Whoa.
Who is going
Sorry.
to compensate me for the?
Watch out, Jen. Watch out.
No, I'm good. For the emotional trauma that I'm going through, and I'm still going through.
So
now here's the thing.
So Jenna, listen.
My mom.
I'm going to tell you right here, right now. Okay. All right. With the report being placed on, it gets assigned to who it gets assigned to. If you have issues with officers, if you feel officers have not done anything, then obviously you can make
4 years.
4 years. Listen, I know there's been prior reports, and I've read some of these reports.
96 of them.
Some of these reports that you filed with them there have been follow-up. People have followed up with you.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been, unfortunately, anything further from that. Or they haven't heard from you and they've had to close the report. Okay?
No, that's because I cannot even receive calls because they are hacking my phone.
So right now, does your
No,
does your
it
phone-
doesn't. I'm using a VoIP service. I don't have a phone.
Okay, so you have
They
no
stole
phone.
2 phones
Do you
from
have
me
an-
2 days
do you have
ago.
email contact?
No, I don't.
You
I
don't?
gave you guys a list of all the emails. I cannot, and they're deleting my emails to
So
the.
if an officer from our investigative unit needed to get a hold of you somehow, how or where would be the best place to get a hold?
Text me.
Text message.
Text message.
So text message, not WhatsApp, not like.
WhatsApp is fine. Text
Okay,
message
but text
is
message
better.
is made. Okay.
Yeah.
And to this phone number here,
20852.
0852.
Yeah.
We'll take that number.
And then
in.
4900. I'll give
Yeah,
you the
we'll-
number.
And we'll let them know that, because if they're trying to call and they don't hear from
I don't
you,
know why people are hurting me. I'm a good person. I'm the
What's the phone number?
647-825-0852.
8250-852? 647?
Yeah. And the next one?
Okay.
437
437
552-4900.
437 552
Yeah.
09
4900.
4902.
okay. So we will pass that on to the investigators. The best way to get a hold of you is through text. Okay. And then normally in these cases, the next thing that comes of it is they will want to do an interview with you. And we'll try and arrange that.
Yeah, and I
right?
did that with Van Dusen.
Sorry?
I did that with Detective Van
Yeah,
Dusen
so
with the
there,
SVU.
so with regards
But then
So with regards to this situation, okay, the report that came in yesterday, they're gonna probably want to do another interview to get just more detail.
did you get a report of the 6 days I was so drugged out and raped?
That was all in the report.
It was on. Okay,
You
good.
gave all that, you
Okay.
gave all that information
Okay,
in the
good,
report,
good,
so that's
good.
all there, okay?
There is
So,
absolutely no way. How?
So we're gonna-
Here's the thing: is what I really, really need you to do, especially you, because you know my parents. You already met them. Explain what cyber attack is to them. Explain someone is hurting me, not me doing all the stuff that.
yeah,
That they say I do drugs, I drink, I don't even touch a drop of alcohol or drugs or nothing. Okay, so
yeah.
in the I need you to come get this across to my mom or my parents.
So I don't know how much I've spoken to your parents before.
Yeah, would you speak to them again?
We've had those conversations with them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to change their mind on that. Okay, so I don't want to make a
No,
promise.
but you need them to understand it because they're blaming me.
but that's the
They're
thing
like,
is I've-
why is other people's phones are not hacked? How come my phone is not hacked and your phone
I've had
is?
these conversations with them before about everything that's going on, right? Because you've told us about the cyber
Yeah.
hacks and everything. Again, if they don't understand it, I can't explain more. And I don't want to make
then
a
that's
promise.
why I have no
And I don't want
support.
to make a promise to you that I can't keep, okay?
I know, but that's why I don't have support because they think I'm lying.
Yeah.
They say, oh, how come you can't make phone calls? Well, what phone are you calling on? They just don't believe me, and they give me abusive text messages. See message sending failure, everything, message sending failure. They take my money. They want to damage this host place, and then the host kicked me out, thinking that it's me after I cleaned up. Okay, and that's the first one, and then the four
Yeah.
more after. Okay, so I can't keep going to Airbnb, and my parents are not even willing to help me get a 1-year lease right now.
Yeah, well, remember, you're not supposed to be communicating with them, right?
Yeah, I am.
You're on-
The
you're-
variation's done. My
Is there-
dad is the one that contacted me.
Was there a variation done?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, well, the difference between
It doesn't
you-
matter. It doesn't matter
It
if they're not calling the police. If I'm not calling the police, and
But,
saying,
but you have to understand something about those conditions. If-
they're taking my
let-
money.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
Because I'm trying to save you from getting arrested if that's the case. All right?
Well, first of all, I shouldn't.
Let me finish. So first off, if your parents are communicating with you, they should not be, okay? We told them not to, because at the end of the day, if you are on conditions not to, then you shouldn't.
Why- why me?
Because you were arrested, right?
Right,
And you
because
were
I
put
didn't
on
do anything.
conditions.
She lied to the police officer to get me arrested.
I wasn't on that case.
I know
can't
that,
speak
but
to it.
I'm telling
But
you that.
All I can tell you is what I know, and what I know is the conditions that are there, all right, are conditions that are very strict. And those conditions, if there is
So
not,
why can't I return home? There's always
if
a
there is
period.
if there is not a variance to allow you back at the house, or if there is no variance to say that you are permitted to speak to them, then you could be breaching. Even if they invite you back or if they talk to you, you cannot.
That's
risk
what my
that.
dad wants, to go out for dinner every
Then
week.
what needs to be done is there needs to be a confirmation with the courthouse at 50 Eagle Street to have those conditions changed.
Okay.
Now they have to agree to it, and you have to agree to it.
Okay.
That needs to be done through the courthouse. It cannot be done verbally in any other way.
But people stealing, people professional breaking into my house, it's still going to happen again and again and again.
So this is the thing.
There has been 12
Jenna-
people in my room in one night.
Jenna,
12
I've
people.
been to your house when you've reported a break-in. There was nothing there.
There was. Did you talk to the locksmith? How badly the lock was
There
damaged?
was nothing there. Jenna, I'm like I said.
You don't believe me
It's
either.
not that I don't believe you.
This is why victims are victims.
Jenna, I'm not saying you're not a victim. I'm saying you're having.
I'm a victim.
You're-
This is why victims stay victim and stay silent. It's only because the police doesn't do anything about it. They don't believe the
It is-
victims.
Jenna, every time we come to your residence, every time we
Every single device gets stolen.
time-
You want to see how many devices I have?
every time we come and speak to you,
You wanna see
we
how many
speak to
devices
you,
I
we
have?
take a report and we determine what's going on.
Okay, so here, all of this, they're all devices. Guess what I have now? I only have this one, which is this phone. Everything's been stolen. Everything.
Okay. Jenna,
Every single one of them, 20 devices.
Jenna, like I said, we'll be putting.
There
on
is no investigation on these things. Like, I don't believe it.
Okay, well, have you called and reported these stolen items?
Yes, I did. I even tried to give evidence and they won't take it.
Yeah.
District 2 won't take it. So how come District 2 can get a fingerprint of mine in some other condo and charge me with it? I don't even go into that condo. That's District 2's
I can't
corruption.
speak to something I don't know.
It's District
anything
2's
about.
corruption, and it's 9471806. She's the one that did this.
Who?
It's District 2's problem.
Okay. So we will advise our investigative unit about where you are currently, okay? And what
Please,
is going on.
can you please do me a favor and connect the SVU human trafficking, which is under SVU anyways, with cybercrime? They have to work together because this is.
Well, that, I can't
I'm a
make-
private investigator. I've been doing
I
this for
can't-
4 years and I finally figured it out.
I can't make that decision, okay? That's gonna be a decision that's made above me by the investigative units. If they determine to give it to SVU, they determine to give it to that. If it's something that they need to look at your phone or do something electronically, that's gonna be for them to determine.
I do screenshots, like
I
screen
have no doubt
recording,
you do.
and
Yes,
they
that-
would
and
say.
and again, that is something that these investigators need to follow up with you about. But you also have
They
to
deleted all my photos. They deleted all the evidence, everything. They stole the phones because the evidence are on
Yes,
there.
but-
That's the reason why I'm in danger.
Okay. But Jenna, you also have to. You also
I'm in
have to
danger. You guys
You also
need
have
to protect
You
me.
also have to understand something, is that there have been times, and I'm not saying I disbelieve you, but there have been times when we've been to your house, we've spoken to you, and that the incidences that have been created were created as a result of your mental health.
No, I
the
don't have
time.
any mental health issue. I have
You-
anxiety issue because my
Anxiety is
parents
a mental
don't
health
believe
issue.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they don't believe me. I have PTSD because they don't believe me. They don't believe I've been cyber hacked. They don't believe anything. They're like, who's gonna go rape you? How pretty are you? You're ugly. You know, why would they even bother doing that? Well, why would I be drugged out and not remember 6 days when I was at, Penrose, like
Yeah.
the shelter? 6 days.
Okay. So you're.
How serious was that? 6 days, and you guys are not investigating. I'm
didn't
not
say-
saying you. I'm not saying you.
I
I'm
didn't say
saying
we weren't investigating. I said we are. The report was placed on. Okay? The report was placed on, and at the end of the day, it will be investigated to the best of our ability. But like I said, there's things.
So involve me. I can give you all the
I didn't
evidence.
say we weren't going to involve you. Nothing has happened right now because our investigators haven't probably even. The report was put in yesterday. All right, it's probably.
What about the 6 days I was drugged and raped?
You only reported that yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Well, if there is another report that was put in,
I reported that way back, 2-3 weeks back.
okay. Well, the last report that I saw was the report from yesterday. Okay, and there was mention in there about a period of time that you were staying somewhere and that there was these allegations of
Yes.
being sexually assaulted. So if that's all in that one report, then that's all that's going to be addressed. Now, if there is other times, historical times, then obviously you can bring that up with the investigators. It doesn't have to, like, again, these are all things that have been documented as far as I can tell.
They stole
But the
my police
investigator-
reports.
the
They stole my
investiga-
mail. They stole everything.
So the investigators
My
need to follow up.
passport, my citizenship
Yeah.
card,
So
everything.
what we're going to do is we will let the investigators know that you are currently here, that
Okay.
you've self-admitted yourself into the BMH unit, okay? And that the best way to contact you is through text message, and we will pass
I'm
on
sorry.
your phone.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. It's all right. Everyone okay?
I just don't know what I can do anymore. As a private investigator, I need the police to help me.
Yeah. Well. So, like I said,
I can only do so much, and this is why I'm
what
getting
you've done right now, you've reported it to us, and we will, like I said, the investigators will have to follow up, okay? We will let them know you are here, we will let them know how to contact you, okay?
Okay.
So, we are going to do that right now,
Okay.
okay?
Thank you so much,
Okay?
Wilkie. Thank you,
All right, you
detective.
take care,
You're a
okay?
detective now.
I'm not a detective, no, I'm just a frontline.
No way,
constable.
really?
Yeah.
Well, people
Haven't got there yet.
respect you, you know,
I
for a
appreciate that.
reason. You
I
know, there's
appreciate
a
that.
reason for that.
Okay.
So,
All right, so head back
thank
there.
you, thank you very
Not a
much.
problem, you head
I
back
just I
there.
needed somebody to
That's okay, head back there.
hug and talk, like,
That's
just
okay.
cry.
Head back there, take a moment. and
Okay.
then Go from there, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
All right, take care,
Thank you.
okay?
You take care. Thank you.